Today we have a very tasty topic, Sam.
Yes, we are going to talk about Moroccan food.
Moroccan cuisine is famous all over the world.
It is a mix of Berber, Arab, and Mediterranean flavors.
Let's start with the most famous dish, couscous.
People usually eat couscous on Fridays.
It is a big family tradition in every home.
The semolina is steamed several times to be soft.
We serve it with 7 different vegetables.
We also add lamb or chicken in the middle.
Some people like to add tafaya on top.
Tafaya is made of sweet onions and raisins.
It gives a delicious sweet and salty taste.
Do you prefer eating with a spoon or your hand, Nour?
Traditional people prefer using their right hand, Sam.
It is a skill to make a perfect small ball.
Now, let's talk about the Moroccan tagine.
A tagine is both the dish and the clay pot.
The cone shape of the lid is very smart, Sam.
It keeps the steam inside and makes the meat tender.
You can cook tagine with meat and prunes.
Or you can make it with chicken and olives, Nour.
The slow cooking makes the flavor very deep, Sam.
We always eat tagine with fresh, crusty bread.
Bread is very sacred in Moroccan culture, Sam.
We never throw bread in the trash.
We use bread instead of a fork or a spoon.
It is the best way to soak up the delicious sauce, Nour.
Let's discuss the king of Moroccan drinks.
Of course, you mean Moroccan mint tea.
It is a symbol of hospitality and welcome, Sam.
We offer tea to every guest who visits us.
The tea is made with green tea and fresh mint.
We add a lot of sugar to make it sweet, Nour.
Pouring the tea from high up creates bubbles.
Those bubbles are called the turban of the tea.
A good glass of tea must have foam on top, Sam.
It shows that the host is very generous.
What about Moroccan soup, the harira?
Harira is the heart of the Ramadan table, Nour.
It is a rich soup with tomatoes and chickpeas.
We've also put lentils in small pieces of meat, Nour.
It smells like ginger, cinnamon, and celery, Sam.
We usually eat it with sweet dates and chebakia, Nour.
Chebakia is a honey-covered pastry with sesame.
The combination of spicy and sweet is amazing, Nour.
Let's talk about Moroccan hospitality rules, Sam.
When you visit a home, you should take off your shoes.
The host will say marhaba, which means welcome, Sam.
They will offer you the best seat in the room, Nour.
You must be ready to eat a lot of food, Sam.
It is impolite to say no to the first dish, Nour.
Moroccans love to see their guests happy and full, Sam.
We always wash our hands before we start eating, Nour.
The host brings a kettle and a basin to the table, Sam.
This beautiful set is called the test and ibrik, Nour.
Warm water and soap make you feel fresh.
Let's discuss the famous Moroccan spices, Nour.
Ras el Hanout is the most complex mix, Sam.
It can contain more than 30 different spices, Nour.
We use saffron for a beautiful yellow color, Sam.
Saffron is very expensive and very delicate, Nour.
Cumin is used for digestion and great smell, Sam.
We put cumin on almost everything we eat, Nour.
Especially on boiled eggs and grilled meat, Sam.
Have you ever tried the Moroccan pastilla, Nour?
Yes, it is a luxury dish for weddings and parties, Sam.
It is a thin pastry filled with pigeon or chicken, Nour.
It is also covered with sugar and cinnamon, Sam.
Inside, there are crunchy fried almonds, Nour.
It is a masterpiece of Moroccan cooking, Sam.
Let's talk about the meshwi now, Nour.
Meshwi is a whole lamb roasted in the pit, Sam.
The meat becomes so soft it melts in your mouth, Nour.
We only eat it on very special occasions, Sam.
Like Eid al-Adha or big family celebrations, Nour.
Moroccan food is about sharing and love, Sam.
We always eat from one big central plate, Nour.
This brings people closer to each other, Sam.
Every person eats from the side in front of them, Nour.
It is a sign of respect and good manners, Sam. Now, let's talk about the traditional Moroccan breakfast.
A Moroccan breakfast is very rich and energizing, Nour.
We love to eat Msmen and Beghrir in the morning, Sam.
Msmen is a square pancake made of thin layers, Nour.
We eat it with pure honey and melted butter, Sam.
Beghrir is a pancake with many small holes on top, Nour.
We also call it the thousand holes pancake, Sam.
It absorbs the honey and butter perfectly, Nour.
Do you like harcha with your morning coffee, Sam?
Yes, harcha is a heavy bread made of semolina, Nour.
It is crunchy on the outside and soft inside, Sam.
We often put olive oil or cheese inside it, Nour.
Olive oil is a fundamental part of our breakfast, Sam.
Especially the extra virgin oil from the north, Nour.
We also enjoy amlu from the Sousse region, Sam.
Amlou is made with argan oil, almonds, and honey, Nour.
It is the Moroccan version of almond butter, Sam.
It is very healthy and gives you a lot of strength, Nour.
Now, let's move to Moroccan street food, Sam.
Street food in Morocco is safe and very tasty, Nour.
Have you tried the babouche or snail soup, Sam?
Yes, it is cooked with 15 different herbs, Nour.
The herbal broth is very good for your health, Sam.
Especially during the cold winter nights, Nour.
What about the grilled sardines in the port, Sam?
In Essaouira or Safi, sardines are a must-try, Nour.
They are grilled with salt and served with bread, Sam.
Simple food is often the most delicious food, Nour.
Let's talk about Moroccan tea sweets and cookies, Sam.
Kab el Ghazal is the most elegant cookie, Nour.
We call it gazelle horns in English, Sam.
It is filled with almond paste and orange flower water, Nour.
Orange flower water gives a very delicate perfume, Sam.
We also have ghariba with walnuts or coconut, Nour.
Ghariba is a cracked cookie that melts in your mouth, Sam.
And don't forget the fakas, which is very crunchy, Nour.
It is like the Moroccan version of Italian biscotti, Sam.
We eat these cookies during the kutai time, Nour.
Kutai is the afternoon tea time with the family, Sam.
It is a time to relax and talk about the day, Nour.
Let's discuss the health benefits of our diet, Sam.
Moroccan food uses many fresh and local ingredients, Nour.
We eat a lot of legumes like lentils and beans, Sam.
Bissara is a very popular fava bean soup, Nour.
We serve it with a lot of olive oil and cumin, Sam.
It is the cheapest and healthiest meal in Morocco, Nour.
Garlic and onions are used in every single recipe, Sam.
They are natural antibiotics for the body, Nour.
We also use a lot of fresh herbs like cilantro, Sam.
Parsley and cilantro are the green soul of our kitchen, Nour.
They add fresh taste and many vitamins, Sam.
Let's talk about the tangia from Marrakesh, Nour.
Tangia is a meat dish cooked in an urn, Sam.
It is traditionally cooked in the ovens of the Hammam, Nour.
Men usually prepare this dish for their friends, Sam.
It takes several hours to cook in the hot ashes, Nour.
The meat becomes like butter and smells amazing, Sam.
Hospitality means sharing what you have.
Even if you have very little, you share it, Sam.
This is why guests feel so happy in Morocco, Nour.
If a neighbor smells your cooking, you give them a plate.
This is a beautiful tradition called doka, Nour.
It keeps the community connected and kind, Sam.
Food is a language of love in our country, Nour.
We express our feelings through the kitchen, Sam.
Are you hungry after all this talking, Nour?
Yes, I'm thinking about a warm lamb tagine now, Sam.
Let's continue our sentences to help our students.
Now, Sam, let's explain how we organize the kitchen in Morocco.
That's interesting, Nour. The kitchen is usually the busiest room.
We call the storage room for food El Hedi. Do you remember that, Sam?
Yes, Nour. It is where we keep big bags of flour and olive oil.
Every Moroccan home must have a stock of semolina for couscous, Sam.
And a large collection of colorful spices in glass jars, Nour.
Sam, have you ever tried to cook a tagine on charcoal?
I have, Nour, and the taste is completely different from a gas stove.
The charcoal gives it a very slow and smoky flavor, Sam.
We call the small clay stove majmar, isn't that right, Nour?
Exactly, Sam. It is perfect for a cozy family dinner in the garden.
Let's talk about the importance of jebin, or traditional cheese, Nour.
Oh, the fresh goat cheese from the north is my favorite, Sam.
We eat it with wild honey and hot bread for breakfast, Nour.
It is very light and 100% natural, which is great for health, Sam.
Now, Nour, let's reveal some secrets about Moroccan spices.
Did you know that we use gum arabic in our sweets, Sam?
Yes, Nour, it gives a unique chewy texture to the cookies.
And we use mesca to make the bread smell amazing, Sam.
Sam, what is the secret of the red color in our tagines, Nour?
We use paprika, which we call tahmira, Sam.
It is made from dried and ground red bell peppers, Nour.
We also use a lot of coriander seeds for a nutty flavor, Sam.
Sam, let's explain the Ras el Hanout one more time, Nour.
It means head of the shop, the best spice mix, Sam.
Some mixes have lavender, rose petals, and even cardamom, Nour.
It makes the Mruzia dish smell like a royal perfume, Sam.
Sam, why do we use so much parsley in our cooking, Nour?
Because it adds freshness and balances the heavy spices, Sam.
Sam, let's tell them about the preserved olives market, Nour.
The olive souk is a rainbow of green, red, and black olives, Sam.
We marinate them with lemon, chili, and wild thyme, Nour.
Every meal in Morocco starts with a small plate of olives, Sam.
They stimulate the appetite and prepare you for the main dish, Nour.
Sam, did you know that Morocco